Hello, so today I am showing you how to register and log into Slate, which is ORIGO Education's online portal. And this is where we host our channels and programs such as Stepping Stones, Animated Big Books, and many more. So if you are new to Slate, you would have received an email that has your username, your password, and an activation link. Your username will be the email address that you registered with. Otherwise, you can access Slate by typing in www.origoslate.com and it will take you to this screen, which is your home screen. If you're not new to Slate and you've just forgotten your password, you can simply click Forget Your Password. This will send you an email where you can reset your password and log in. So I'm just going to pop in my username and password and sign in. So when you sign in, ORIGO Slate will automatically take you to the last page you were on. So for me, this was Stepping Stones. For this particular video, I'm just going to show you how to allocate subscriptions and register your colleagues. So that is done in the top right-hand corner under Account. So just click on that one. This little pop-up window will come up, and yes, you do want to proceed to your account, so just click yes. So your account is where all your account details are, billing address, account image, and also where you can change your password. For this particular exercise, your first step for this is to register a colleague. So you can just do that on the left-hand side under Accounts. Okay. So you need to put in your colleague's email address. I'm just setting up a fake one for this. Select their position, allocate them a password, something simple, and by clicking Use My Address, it means you don't need to fill in all this information, so I definitely recommend that. That will just use your address in your account details. And ignore referral code and click Register. So as it says, an email has been sent to the email address provided, which contains the username, the password you've just set for them, and a link to activate their account. So the teacher or colleague that you've just set this account for will receive an email address where they can register and log into Slate. So just click OK. So that is how you register a colleague. I'm going to do it one more time and show you what happens if a colleague is already in the system. So same thing, just fill in all their details, click on Use My Address, and then when you go to register, this little pop-up window will happen, which as it says, there is already an account registered under that username. That's nothing to worry about. It just means that the teacher in question has previously or is currently using Slate. It might have been a year ago, 10 years ago. The email addresses do stay in the system and you can still allocate a subscription to them. So this just kind of lets you know that they're in the system and you can just click OK and exit out. So once you've added all your colleagues that you want to, you'll go across to subscription. So this shows first me and the amount of subscriptions I have against my name, and because there's multiple, it means I can add them in. And it also shows the teachers that I have registered in a lighter grey shade. So this one I've already added in. I'm going to add another one, and you do that by clicking Add Admin/Teacher under Allocations. So this shows all the colleagues I have already added into the system, and I'm just going to add those two. So you can see that they've been added in. I, however, want to add someone who was already a user of Slate. So you do the same thing, add admin/teacher, and instead you go click here and add by username. Then just type in their username and click add. You can see that they've also popped in. So these are the subscriptions that I have against our various channels, and you can just hover over the little boxes and it will tell you what each channel is. So you can see that I've already allocated several subscriptions to Teacher 1, but because I have several left over and I don't actually need them, I'm going to allocate some more. So to do that, you select the teacher that you want and you put next to the little boxes up here above the channels, a 1 next to the one that you want to allocate. And when you're happy with that and you've made sure you've ticked this box, you can just go set. And it will say that your changes have been saved successfully. You can see that this is updated to show what you've allocated. And also this has as well. So now I've got 0 against several of them. Now, I've changed my mind and I don't want to have any subscriptions against this teacher. So I'm going to go through and remove them by ticking the box and putting a 0 against the one that I don't want anymore. And click set again. And once again, it's updated up here and down here to show that. Now, you can do multiple at once. If you have, 10 teachers you're going to put in and 10 subscriptions, you just click each box that you want to add in one go, and you do the same thing. You put 1 against the ones that you want. Okay, so what I've tried to do is allocate a subscription for something that I don't have enough for. So you can see that the ones that I've ticked that I've had more than 2 subscriptions, or at least up to 2, have worked. But because I selected, I think it was this box I selected, and there's only 1 subscription I can allocate, it's automatically not allocated any. Sorry, click the right box. Okay. So even though I have some subscriptions left, I'm happy with that. That's where I want all my subscriptions and allocations to go. But if you change your mind, you can simply tick on the boxes. And if you don't want to remove them from up here, you want to remove them entirely, you just click remove user and it's updated as before.